Hi Larry, how's it going?
I'm alright, how about you?
Doing well, doing well. I'm looking forward to jumping into talking about your CTSP goal. I know last time we met, we talked about element 3.5 and how
Yes.
you were hoping to work on making sure you're adapting your subject matter to make it accessible to all your students. And I know that last time we met, we also focused on your learning goal of adjusting your questioning to increase the cognitive engagement for the students in your classroom. So I just wanted to know about how that's been going for you.
That's been going much better than expected. I've been asking students, how do you know that, or what was this? How would you explain the misconception? I've been trying to have students build off each other's answers with that questioning, just opening up the conversation or allowing for conversation.
That's awesome.
Between students.
So it sounds like you've been trying a lot of different strategies.
Yeah.
That's great. So it sounds, you said building on having students explain, like elaborate more on their reasoning, and then was there a third one you shared? Or what was the two main ones?
Those were the two main ones.
Yeah.
I checked in with a teacher about how in the past she had used a strategy of having the students talk, like explain long division, for instance, and how I would set this up and just take us through, like have students point to each other as they go step by step. So for instance, like they had to divide 45 by 5. They would tell me exactly what to do, and I would sketch it on the board. I forgot what that strategy of hers was called. So that was a way for them to be more engaged.
So it would be more you scribing, but students leading the conversation.
Yes,
and you
exactly.
kind of stepping out of the conversation. That's a great strategy.
To build more to give them more of the cognitive load.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, I thought it would be helpful for us to then dive into lesson 24.
Yes.
And just talk about how we're seeing this goal of yours come alive in this lesson. So how are you planning to adjust your questioning to increase cognitive engagement in this lesson? Were there any questions that you had annotated in the lesson that made you kind of think about?
So for problem 1 within the concept development, they asked what you notice. So about when skip counting, and looking at the multiples of 4 specifically. So what they notice, as opposed to sort of just feeding them like, oh, this is they're all even numbers and so on and so forth. Because I remember last year specifically front loading that because I was a little uncomfortable about this lesson. Asking them why do these multiples go on forever? Why do multiples go on forever? And the difference between factors and multiples. What's the difference between factors and multiples? Those are some questions that came up.
And then just a clarifying question, you were naming some of the strategies earlier that you were using with students to get them to kind of carry more of the cognitive load. Were there any strategies that you were thinking of using when you were asking these questions in the first concept development?
There's turn and talks. That's something that would increase cognitive load. Having them engage with each other, maybe giving them the number 24, and asking them if that is a multiple of 4. That's what problem 2, and then asking them, is it also a multiple